everyone having the best day. Happy Monday. We're about to start our Mentorship Mondays call. All right. Like we're all set. 2, 2, 1, and we are live. Hey, what's going on, friends? Coach Lettuce here from Modern Hero Body, and welcome to our Mentorship Mondays. Hope you guys had the best weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this time with your family, friends, your loved ones, and had some turkey. And hopefully, like a lot of my clients, like Chris, like Phil, like Tom, didn't gain a lot of weight during the holidays. So I hope you had the same success too. All right, friends. So you can see today's topic, we're gonna dive right into it. Today's topic we have today to discuss, and again, this idea just was sparked in my head like recently. And the name today's "Keep Your Glass Clear." Again, I have a couple cameras, guys. I'm gonna be going back and forth. And what's going on with my mouse today? I need to get it together. All right, here we go. Stay hydrated. All right, friends. So, like I said, I have a couple cameras. Let's dive right into it. Mentorship Monday. Today's topic we're going to get straight to the point. Keep your glass clear, right? So what does it mean, keep your glass clear? And this concept I'm going to show you actually. I'm going to be talking today, but also I'm going to be showing you today. So this concept, this metaphor, basically, I want to show you today on how to approach pretty much your goals, anything in your life, your goals, your faith, your success. It's not only fitness. Of course, fitness will be involved in this too, but just how to approach your life, right? So anything in your life, all right? And I want you to imagine this. All right, so works everything here. Just checking. Cool. All right, so guys, I want you to imagine this. We got glass of, let's set this bad boy over here. So I want you to imagine this. We have a glass, right? So glass, clear glass, and we are going to fill it with water. All right. Damn, I'm gonna get messy today. All right, here we go. No worries, guys. I got you. I got it. All right. So we have a glass, right? So we have glass of water right here in front of us, right? So I have a glass of water, and this glass of nice and clear, as you can see, it's clear water. This glass of clear water represents, guys, your success, right? So everything you want it to be. All your faith, this glass of clear water represents your faith, right? So this glass of clear water represents your vision. This glass of water represents your success in life. And we're talking about everything, it represents everything that possibly you can think of right now. For example, can be exactly, we look into fitness. Maybe this glass of water represents your goal of losing those 10 to 20 pounds of body fat, right, in 2025. Or maybe gaining that strength, or building that muscle, or become confident, or become the best version of yourself. So all of that, this glass represents, all right? So in here. And, but here's the thing, my friends, right? So here's the thing with this glass. So that happens all the time. I know from my own experience. So, I have nice and clear glass of water, but as everything in life, through life, the doubt creeps in, right? So the self-doubt starts creeping in. And what happens when that happens, So I'm going to use it right now. So self-doubt starts creeping in. And, it might not a lot, but just a little tiny bit of self-doubt, like this powder, starts creeping in. And you're like, oh, whoa, what's happening now, right? So, that self-doubt starts creeping in. And look at that murky water, right? It's not clear anymore. And again, wasn't that much, I just dropped just tiny bit of that self-doubt, that self-negativity, of that procrastination, that happens in our life. All of that starts dialing into that water, right? So that's what's happening. So, and there's so many things, all of this powder here represents, we're pouring right here, boom, a little bit, self-doubt, right? So I had clear glass of water with your vision, with your goals, with your passion, and boom, a little bit of self-doubt right there, dropped. Ah, nice. It's not too clear anymore, not even close, right? So we have a little bit of that procrastination, that laziness starts creeping in right there, boom. Okay, we have more, right? We have more. Oh, it's gonna get messy here, I know. All right. All of that negative thinking starts creeping in. Look at that, adding a little bit more, and that's it. From completely clear water, guys, right now we have totally, look at that mess now. We have murky, muddy water in front of us, right? So, and of course, all the negativity, a negative self-talk inside your head. So always says, hey, I'll never lose that weight, so, or I don't have time to work out, or maybe sometimes, your that voice in your head says to you, right? So like, I don't have time to work out, I don't have energy, I'm not gonna lose that weight. Or maybe sometimes you scroll into the social media and you start comparing yourself to others. All of this, guys, right now represents in this glass, from nice and clear glass, we got to such a murky, muddy glass now, right? So that's what's happening. And let me tell you, so that's what's happening with our mindset when we let that self-doubt, that procrastination, that laziness, that self-negativity, that negative talk, negative thinking, all of that, when we're letting all of that in our head. That's what the kicker here, right? So, and that doesn't happen once, just and quick, all together. So usually that all that a little bit sprinkles in that water every day, you saw the post, someone comparing yourself, like, some self negativity in the morning, self doubt kicks you in, with anxiety, and all of that a little bit by little start adding up, and you see what happens, what we get, our vision, our mindset into such a murky, muddy state. That's what happens with our body and our mindset when we let all of that, crap in our head, right? But here's the light of the tunnel, right? So of course, as everything else in life, we can clear this glass, right? So definitely can get clear. So how we can get this glass clear? Of course, by reconnecting yourself on a daily basis and by putting the work, putting action, right? So it's all about taking action towards your goals. And listen, it's okay. We all lose our path, we all get sometimes negative Nancy's. We always, have the self-doubts, in one area or another. I'm talking like in whole life, fitness, of course, yes, but also can be any other aspect of your life, you get the negative thinking, you give up on yourself, you're like, it's not gonna happen, all of that, guys. I wanted to show you, imagine creeps in your head, and that's what's happening with our mindset and our body, when we let the devil creep in our head. All right, but we can fix it, my friends. We can definitely fix it, and that's why I want to show right now how we can fix that, right? So we need the clear water, right? So we need to get a little by little some clear water. Ugh, damn, really today. So look at that. When we start getting some clear water, look what's happening, right? All of that mud starts leaving, and look at that. All right, here we go. We're getting ready. More clear water, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's what happens, guys, when you are start focusing on yourself again. Look at that. From all that murky and muddy water, again, we got nice and clear vision, right? So how to do this, right? How to do this? I'm going to give you right now actionable steps. How to get all that self-doubt, all that negativity, all that laziness, procrastination, negative thinking, all of that out of our head when it creeps in on a daily basis. We're gonna, guys, just work on it, right? We're gonna work on a daily basis on all of this. So how exercise daily, guys, right? So it's all about taking massive action. And again, like I said, devil creeps in your head, and it's on a daily basis that work the water, that's your mindset, gets murky, gets muddy. But your goal, in order to keep pouring clear water, right? In order to keep this glass, like I showed you, nice and clear again, right? So how you can do this? By exercising regularly, right? So exercising daily, moving your body, right? Eating right, taking action towards the steps that you have to do, and you need to do those steps, and you just messing and missing on those for, like I said, for some reason. We all have some different reasons for that, but it's another topic to talk about those reasons. But it's all about, start fixing it step by step, little by little, every day when you pour in that clean water. And the goal, of course, to keep that glass clear. Like when it gets really muddy, as you can see, like I showed you, it was barely, you can see even through that water. Like you cannot even see through the water. That was completely red, muddy, murky. That's what happens when people like completely stop taking care of themselves, and they, completely let it go, and there's mindset, the weak, and they have no energy and nothing. And you're like, that's it, I'm just giving up. But when you start putting that water, clear water, with a clear mindset, by focusing on meditation every day, but having strong non-negotiables daily, you set your non-negotiables. I talked about this so many times before. So you have your clear non-negotiables every day. You listen maybe to some motivation on YouTube or something, or some podcast, that's something that hypes you up for the day. Maybe having vision board like I have on the right side, where every day, every morning, I wake up and I look in my office and my vision board, and that helps me to motivates me for the day ahead. We're taking one food at a time, right? We're taking one day at a time ahead of us. That's the best way to do it. Of course, it's great to have some big goals, but with pouring the clear water into the glass, it's all about just taking one food in front of the other, right? So like I said, start by having your non-negotiables or daily morning routine. Exercise daily, eat right. You know what you have to do. Instead of just munching those cookies all evening, so start focusing on healthier options. So start, instead of ordering pizza on Uber Eats, start cooking something at home, and go to Publix and supermarket and buy that salad, buy the chicken, cook that salmon, and have like some solid, high protein, nutritious meal. You know what you have to do, but you're not just doing it. So the goal right now, to start switching that mindset on a daily basis, and pouring that clear water into the glass to keep that glass clear, right? To keep that water clear. Also, consume positivity. Like I said, keep yourself around people. Like I said, I'm keeping this community nice and positive, so keep yourself around same-minded, strong people. So have strong community of people who have the same mindset, who wants to level up with you and ready to and be happy for you. Not only like, sometimes usually a family member, someone, when you have some success in life, with money, or with your fitness goals, they're like, oh, you look at you, Mr. Healthy, now you don't want to drink with us anymore on Thanksgiving. Probably, I bet some of you been facing something like this, right? So, oh, Mr. Healthy, you don't want to drink with us anymore. Mr. Healthy, you don't want to eat this or that with us, like, or look at you. Or when you start making some solid money, your family members or your friends like, oh, look at you, Mister, start making money, like, good for you. But they're not cheering you there, they're not cheering you on. They just basically jealous of that, right? So, and they like those crabs, like you heard probably bucket, of crabs. All the crabs usually sit there on the bottom, and if one crab trying to get up, that's all other crabs trying to get him down. And that's what happens in our life, like all our, and I'm not saying all of that, but a lot, sometimes, a lot of cases, can be friends, can be family members. There's a bucket of crabs, and they're trying to pull you down, like, oh, Mr. Healthy, or Mr. Success. But you want to keep yourself still positive, with positive thinking, consuming positive energy, consuming positive content, that, having a positive mindset on a daily basis. Like I said, having strong community of same-minded people who can want to level up with you, and basically there to be happy for you, genuinely be happy for you. When my clients see results, I'm freaking genuinely happy for them, and I'm there for them to cheer them on. And my community is all about that. All right. So that's your little tiny steps, guys, you take on a daily basis to keep that glass clear. I hope that representation, that metaphor of the glass, of the murky, muddy water, like that's all your negative thinking, self-doubt, and how to fix it, was nice and clear today. I really did my best for you to show it. I was looking for all of this, how to make it happen in this evening. So, friends, I hope all this clear representation of visually helped you to understand how to work on yourself. And again, you have to do it daily. It's not like just you pour that water one time and the glass stays clear. No, friends, you have to remind yourself and do it on a daily freaking basis. All right. Because that powder, that self doubt, that negativity, that laziness, that negative thinking would always be there. And I'm going to be continue pouring into your glass. Your goal to completely always over pour with the clear water on a daily basis in order to keep that glass clear. All right. So, friends, here's, I hope, like I said, it was helpful for you. So be success, whether it's in your fitness, face, or life, anything. Never be murky. Okay. When it gets murky a little bit, you always have a lot of clear water to pour over to keep that glass clear. All right. So here's basically your homework, guys. I want you to look right now at your glass on a daily basis. That's not just like one time actually homework. This is homework for you to do it on a daily basis. I want you to reflect on your glass every morning and to see how murky and how muddy it is every morning. All right. If it's nice and clear, then good job. Fist bump to you. Keep it up. Keep it clear. But and you know deep inside, only you know what's happening behind those closed doors. If it's murky, if it's muddy, then your goal, like I said, with those little tips that I showed you, that I told you, to keep that glass clear. All right, friends? All right. I hope that was helpful for you. Have the best week ever ahead of you. Productive, amazing. I'm here to support you. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you the next one. Peace. All right, YouTube. Hope, guys, that was helpful. What's up, Angeli? Thank you so much, guys. Everyone who says I'm new subscriber. All my aspiration can fit into tiny glass. Haha, brother. Good comment. No, it's okay. It just representation. The glass shouldn't be that tiny. I was just looking for something not super crazy big, so I'm not gonna make the whole splash here. But your glass can be or should be as big as possible. That should be like 48 ounces, big as glass. Exactly. So keep that glass as big as possible and as clear as possible. All right, friends? I'll see you next one. Peace.